If you're looking for a slim case that's also going to give you really good drop protection, even 20 feet of drop protection, then this may be the case for you. And of course, we are taking a look at the UAG Civilian for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, huge shout out to UAG for sending this over to me to review for you guys. The price on this case is $64.95, and of course, all links are down in the description below for you guys to check it out for yourselves. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, classic UAG packaging. You get the box here, it does say UAG. This is going to be 20 feet of drop protection. So this is actually independently tested, just like the UAG Monarch Pro, for that drop protection. So it's not even tested by UAG. Of course, built-in MagSafe, made from recycling materials, and on the back it says impact-resistant bumpers, built-in magnet for MagSafe, shock-absorbing soft core, slim, low-profile design, and of course it is made from some recycled material. So, just getting it out of the packaging here, classic UAG, that's basically all you get. No muss, no fuss. So let's move all that out to the side and take a look. Now, we are looking at the Millard color here, which is a really nice, darker blue. I really like this one. So you're going to get a polycarbonate back here. That the logo right here is kind of textured right there. It's engraved into there. And of course, all of these lines are textured, but the rest of the back does have this slight texture there. Listen out for this. Yeah, so you're going to get a slight texture here on the back. Of course, you do get your camera ring right there. Moving along on the inside, you're going to get this hexagon style pattern that's going to really help you with drop protection. And of course, your MagSafe and alignment magnet. And then TPU sides going all the way around the inside of the case. Now, this is also going to have that Hyper Crush impact protection. So basically what that is it's also these corners here as well as these hexagon patterns there. So you do see that those four corners, all of them do have that there. And what that's going to do is basically absorb the shock and disperse it around the case. So it's going to allow for that slim profile of case, but also 20 feet of drop protection. So I really do like to see that. Now, let's go ahead and bring over our scale and our caliper. And I actually want to compare this case to a couple of others. We're also going to compare this to the Phone Rebel Gen 6 Ultra, and we're also going to compare it to the UAG Monarch Pro, and comparison meaning just size and weight, so that way you guys can kind of gauge how thin this is as opposed to those other cases that a lot of people know. So, taking a look, let's go ahead and weigh it. We are looking at 52 grams on the UAG Civilian. Then let's go ahead and bring over the Phone Rebel Gen 6 Ultra. We're looking at 56 grams on there. And then the UAG Monarch Pro that I just did a review on, 62 grams. So this is going to be the lightest out of the three cases. Definitely something to note right there. Don't forget, still 20 feet of drop protection. So that's going to be the scale. And let's go ahead and bring over our caliper here. Again, starting off with the UAG Civilian, we're going to go ahead and do 12.3 millimeters there. Then the Gen 6 Ultra is 11.5 millimeters. And the Monarch Pro is going to be 14 millimeters right there. So it's going to be a little bit thicker than the Phone Rebel Gen 6, but it's not terribly noticeable. Just so you guys can kind of see right here, this is what we're looking like when they are side by side. I can even put one into the other to make it a little bit more of a fair comparison. So it's not too much of a difference between these two cases, but you are going to get really good drop protection, of course, on all three of these cases. You really can't go wrong with any of them for drop protection. So anyways, let's go ahead and set those other two off to the side, and let's continue on with the case. So one thing I did want to mention is I'm usually not a huge fan of logos here, but this with just the lettering, the way that it's listed, I've always liked the way that that looks on the UAG Civilian. For some reason, the way they do it here, I think it looks really cool. Almost reminds me of the Matrix a little bit. Maybe you guys can relate to that. I'm not 100% sure. But that is something I actually don't mind. And that's very few and far between that I don't mind a logo, especially this big, on the back of a case. But anyways, let's go ahead and take our natural titanium 16 Pro Max. And we'll put it in here. And we will listen out for that click. Solid. Very solid click on here. One thing about this case is it has an incredible fit. So let's take a look. As you guys can see, I mean, it takes a lot of force to get these sides to move. Of course, the buttons are going to be a little tiny bit more give, but not bad. Top is really good. Bottom is pretty good right there. Now, taking a look at that camera and screen protection, let me just go ahead and wipe this down real quick, and then we'll take a look at the corners afterwards. So, taking a look at that camera and screen protection, decent, very decent. You can easily set this down to any surface pretty much, and you'll be good to go. That is, of course, going to protect. And I am, by the way, using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector. Did mean to mention that right there. So you're getting a pretty good screen lip actually right there. And then taking a look at that camera lip, it's pretty decent as well. So again, you can set this down on just about any surface and you'll be good to go. And of course, the back of it will protect your case as well as the camera bump will protect your cameras. So taking a look at those corners though, 1, good, 2, 3, and 4. UAG, the fit of this case, chef's kiss. Love it. Excellent, excellent fit. Taking a look at that camera control button right there, that is going to be, I guess, like the worst part of this fit, but even still, I don't see this breaking whatsoever. I think this will be just fine. Doesn't go all the way down, so you will be good to go when it comes to your camera control cutout. Of course, we'd all love to see the button, but it is what it is. UAG, hopefully, if you guys are listening, 17 Pro Max is right around the corner. 17 series, please add a camera control button to your case. So anyways, let's take a look around the sides. Now, starting off with the top, we are closed in there. On the left-hand side, you are also completely closed in. You do have your action button, volume up and down. Now, one thing about these buttons is they are built-in TPU buttons. They have those pretty wide relief slits. However, look at the protrusion on this. Is that a word? The protrusion on this case. It is really, really good. These buttons are not going to give you any issues whatsoever. Let's listen to how those sound. Excellent, very clicky buttons. I'm not mad at these at all. Even though they're built in, they're not standalone. They are TPU, not mad at them at all. They are very tactile, very easy to click. On the bottom, you are going to get 2 lanyard loops there. Now, the case does not come with a lanyard, so that is something to note if you're one who uses a lanyard. I don't personally use one, so I don't care too much, but I know a lot of people do like them out there, so you do get the option to at least add your own lanyard to one side or the other, or both. So that's that. Then you have your accurate microphone and speaker cutouts and a very nice wide open USB Type-C port, which, that's a whole bunch of noise over there, but there we go. We are charging and ample amount of room. So whatever USB-C cable you want to plug in here really will fit with no issues whatsoever. And then on the right-hand side, we are closed in, except for your camera control cutout right there. And of course, that nice power button. That's the same as the other ones, protrudes very well as clicks very easily. Now, camera control cutout, no sharp edges, no sharp corners, none of that. Super easy to get to with your finger. Of course, it's the same iPhone's button, so it doesn't really matter right there, but it's very easy, simple to get to. Let's go ahead and take our usual picture there. Boom, here we go. And we're looking good to go right there. So everything about the camera control cutout is pretty good. Of course, again, UAG, please add that camera control button, especially for the price that some of these cases are. Like I said, 65 bucks on this one, but that Monarch Pro we just took a look at goes into the $100 range. That for sure needs a camera control button, and especially really all cases. There's cases that go all the way down to like 14, 15 bucks that have an excellent camera control button. So UAG, please put that on here. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at that MagSafe, and then we'll talk about how I feel about the case itself. So starting off with our Apple MagSafe wallet, can attach that. Animation, no problem. And it may end up sliding, but really you'll have no issues. I was testing this out recently. I put it in my pocket, took it out a bunch of times, and I really didn't have it slip off at all. So as you guys can see, I mean, it does require a little bit of force to get that off. Moving along to our Apple MagSafe battery pack, attach that. Animation, and I mean, you gotta shake it really, really hard for this to come off. There is better MagSafe out there, of course, but all your Apple MagSafe battery packs, your wallets, your nightstand chargers, your car mounts, you'll have no problem with this. I mean, you know, shaking it as hard as I can, yeah, it will fly off, but nobody's doing that. So anyways, like I said, let's bring over our Anchor 623 here. Let's move that, attach this, and you know, you can pick it up, but eventually it will fall off. Let's attach that one more time. Give it a little bit of a shake of the wrist, and that will end up coming off. So again, MagSafe is pretty good. Not the best MagSafe. The MagSafe on the Phone Rebel Gen 6 is going to be the best out of all 3 of these cases. I do have reviews for both of these cases, of course, on my channel. I'll leave them at the end of this video. But MagSafe's not going to be an issue for you. So anyways, what are my thoughts? B, what do you think about the UAG Civilian? Let's talk about that. Of course, we'll look at some of the colors in a second. But I really like this thing, guys. I've been using this case the last like 3 days or so. I haven't taken it off once. There's one issue, well, two technically if you count the camera control area. Always got to mention that. But there's only one issue that I have with this case all the way around is it's a little bit of a pinky destroyer. So all the way around the bottom right here, this is stiff TPU and the edges are a little bit sharp. So when you hold it like this, it does dig into your pinky eventually. UAG, if you guys can just round those edges out a little bit, it would be even more comfortable to hold. But all the way around, it's very comfortable. Got good grip going around the sides. Back is not slippery. Not a slippery case whatsoever. Just that little bit of pinky destruction on there. But I can get over that for a really good case. I can still definitely recommend this one. And of course, a little sneak peek towards the end. But yes, I can absolutely recommend the UAG Civilian. I've really been enjoying this case a lot. And I think if you guys are into the slim case, however, good protection, this really may be the one for you. But let's take a look at a couple of those colors. Now, this is only going to come in 4 colors. Like I said, we are looking at Millard right here. It's also going to come in olive drab, black, and Bordeaux. So you get 4 different colors on this case, one for whoever you like. For me personally, I think this Millard color is the best looking one. Of course, black is classic and can go with everything, but this blue, I really like it. And also these slight, I don't know if you guys caught it in the video, but these slight gray details going right there where the corner absorption is, I think those are pretty cool. At first, I wasn't really sure how I felt about them, but as I use them, I've really been enjoying the look of this case, the feel of it, all around. This is a very good case. I can absolutely recommend it for the 65 bucks. But let me know what you guys think about the UAG Civilian down in the comments below. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos for you. And if you guys want to see my full review of the UAG Monarch Pro, I'll leave that video right there. But if you guys want to see that Phone Rebel Gen 6 Ultra full review, that video is going to be right here.